Welcome back to the Four Podmen, the wrestling podcast we bring you each and every week on the Dynamo Podcast Network. Head over to YouTube, smash that subscribe and bell notification button. Audio versions of the show are available through Podbean, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you pick up audio versions of the show. And if you'd like to contact the show, we're on Facebook, The Four Podmen, or you'll get us on Twitter at TPodmen if you'd like to contact us. Joining me tonight, a familiar face on the Dynamo Podcast Network. This man is all over the upper tier, football, wrestling, whatever it is. We just dropped a fantastic review of Money in the Bank. That's up there on the network as well if you want to review it. But when me and this man get together, it means only one thing: Collector's Corner Part 2, as we promised. But not only that, we're going to add a little dimension to it tonight where we're going to do a little bit of unboxing as well for all you viewers out there. Darren, how we doing, my man?
Doing good, Niall. I'm doing very good, pal. I think we might do a little more than a bit of unboxing. I'm looking around the room here. I think I'm working for DPD at this stage.
This is North Pole stuff. This is Santa
This
time,
is Santa time,
for all
yeah.
you wrestling fans
100%.
out there, this is Christmas Eve, baby, without a shadow of a doubt.
And I'm on location tonight, Niall. I'm actually back where it all began. Right, I'm back in Mammy's house. Yeah, this was my bedroom when it all started. So still a few boxes and bits over there belong to me. I think now the relatives stay when they come up from down the country. This is where it all began, where little Darren had his TV on the wall and he was watching the WWF to begin with, and there was wrestling figures here and wrestling figures there. So we came back because I've got to the stage now where I can't fit everything under one roof. No. So I had to call in permission. I said, Mammy, listen, I need a little bit of space for a few bits and pieces. Can I put them in your house? Stuff that doesn't fit and stuff that I haven't got the balls to tell my wife yet that I bought. So there's a few bits here and there. And all the packages get delivered to Mammy's house. I'm going to show you all the addresses when they arrive, right? Everything comes to Mammy's house. I get nothing delivered to my own gaff. I filter through first, then we decide, right, she can see that one, or maybe she can see that one. You know what I mean?
You have to be careful because this
you gotta be careful, man.
This podcast goes out to the millions and millions. You gotta be careful, what you say. You never know who might be watching this and link the missus in or something like that.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one because I think our viewers were blown away from the last one. It was absolutely massive, and some of the stuff was absolutely mouth-watering at times, But as MTV Cribs would say, this is where the magic happens. Just a different type of magic. When the childhood magic.
This is it, man. Yeah. This is where the collector's magic happens. And I'm a little bit. I've got a few bits here, and I've got some nice bits up in the presses, and I've got a couple of belts and promos, new promos. I've got a couple of little bits and pieces, but I'm still waiting on a hunk of stuff, man. So what I deal with, this is where I've got it on this, right? When I order something, I have a little section in my notes on my phone, and I'll put in who I bought it from and what it is, because I can't keep track on what's coming in otherwise. And I could have anywhere between like 5 or 10, deliveries coming in from different places, and then they could have like 2 or 3 different things in each box. Yeah. So when they come in, then I'll delete them off the notes. So and sure, at that stage, I've probably added, so I know where I'll stand, and I'll probably add another 1 or 2. I just told you there off air. I've literally about an hour or two ago, I see the deal on a really nice piece that I'll hopefully show in the future. We'll keep it under wraps for now, but we'll hopefully get to see it.
What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to probably stop numbering these. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a monthly collector's corner with you at this stage, just to keep on top of it, because it's beyond. I thought I was bad. It's beyond ridiculous at this stage.
Every now and again you get that little, you go, Jesus Christ, man, what am I doing here? And you're like, and then you go, and I think about it for a day or two. And then I might even put a figure or 2 up for sale on a website or something, and make that little effort and say, look, I put a couple up for sale or whatever. And then 2 or 3 days later, you see something online, you're like, Jesus, I have to have that, man. Like that, I have to have that.
You find it hard to part with stuff, though. These are like your little babies at times.
Yeah, I find it hard, and like with certain things, like if it's taking you a while to get hold of something, like at that stage, you're not part of that. Like I think we spoke about it before. I will be a big Macho Man fan, and you'll see a couple of nice new Macho Man bits that I've added to the collection, and like they'll just never leave. Whatever about something else might leave, Macho Man will never leave.
They're going into the casket.
He'll always be there.
Casket.
They're going into the casket. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely. You know, she
and
might
also,
bury me with them sooner rather than later if she finds out.
If she realizes the value of them, she won't bury you with them.
No.
But just add to that as well, we're going to be doing another episode where we're bringing a belt manufacturer on. We're going to be chatting with a belt manufacturer from Pakistan that Darren has dealt with. We're not going to tell you what he ordered because we're going to do a bit of an unboxing that day on that belt as well. But safe to say, this belt is absolutely spectacular. And for all you guys who like your retro stuff, this will knock it out of the park. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not giving anything else away.
He put a little picture up on his own Facebook page the other day. He put a collage of pictures up on the actual belt, you know, and there was people from all over the world commenting, "Oh my God, this is amazing, blah, 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 blah." And I just wrote underneath, I said, "You know, the best thing about this belt, it's mine." And all the boys just were like, "Wow, man, that's amazing, blah, blah." My missus was like, "There's something wrong with you. Will you give it over?" But it's a masterpiece, I've got to say. And if anyone's thinking about getting a belt, I would say put the brakes on for now and wait until you see what we unbox in a couple of weeks, and you'll be impressed. Yeah, 100%. Definitely.
Right, let's get into this because I'm getting pretty excited about this. Do you want to start with showing us stuff, or do you want to do a little bit of unboxing and then show us? Or
I'll tell you what we'll do, right? So it's going to be, we're going to catch this on the fly a little bit, right? So I'll tell you what we'll do first of all. I'm going to flip you around there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to flip you around if I can flip you around. Of course I can flip you around. And what I'm going to show you is a WWE Slam crate.
Oh, very nice.
So I don't know whether you guys have seen these before. So these are a nice little WWE Slam crate. I got a subscription. Somebody bought me a present of 4 of them. This is my final one, my final Slam crate from the present, you know. And they were a cool little thing, you know. I wouldn't be into anything that's mystery because I like to know what I'm getting. But the only thing about this that kind of saved the day was it's all WWE. Because as you know, I'm a massive WWE fan. If I thought I was getting something AEW in the post, I'd shit in the postman before he got there. So that wouldn't interest me. But this Slam crate is here. We've got our little opener. So let's do a little bit of cutting here. Right, we're in. So in this Slam crate, what have we started with here?
Has to be a Stone Cold shirt, doesn't it? Yeah, very nice.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah. That's a nice start, man.
Nice little Celtic design to it as well. Looks pretty cool. Like, yeah.
That is a nice piece. Yeah. You usually get a t-shirt in this every month. You order by your size and stuff like that. I would say that's the best t-shirt I've gotten. I've gotten a Keith Lee and I've gotten a couple of other bits, but that for me looks like it's the best one we've had so far. What else we got?
That's a Mick Foley Socko foam hand.
That's a Mankind Socko foam hand. That's not bad. Nice. That's cool enough. That's might be nice to get signed.
Yeah.
If you get a little autograph on that. What have we got?
We got the Stone Cold badge.
We got the Stone Cold pin. There's always a pin in this. They did a nice series with the belts. I don't know if you've seen them.
Yeah.
There's a pin series with all the different belts. What we got here? Have a little look. Try and do this one-handed. It's not easy.
You'll have to get yourself a GoPro or something.
Oh, no.
Not too bad.
Hostile takeover match. Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, NWO, only on pay-per-view. Bash at the Beach, July 7th, 1996.
Not too bad.
That's a nice little yoke.
Yeah.
That's a nice little yoke. And we've got something from The Rock here.
And finally.
What have we got? Oh, you know what we've got here? I'm going to hang that there for a second. Hang on so you can see this. That's cool.
Oh, very nice.
Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? And it's a little barbecue apron with a little pocket in here for your little bits cool. And pieces. The red strings and everything and the little yoke for over the top quality. Of your head.
I'll expect pictures of that when you're barbecuing at the weekend now.
So that's it. And what to say in the middle of it? Please enjoy This is the only thing I think is nuts. You get this little piece of paper that looks like it's been cut by a 6-year-old.
Yeah, it's like a.
I'm like, what's that about?
Like it should come in a fortune cookie or something.
It's nuts. It looks like somebody printed it 10 times on an A4 and then just said to his kid, "Go ahead, give it a bash, kid." Please enjoy your June 2021 25th anniversary of British Stamp Crate. That's not a bad crate. A few nice bits in that.
Tell us this.
And I happen to know. I happen to know, the person that bought this for me bought it at a particular time of year where there was very big savings on it. Oh, so I think they bought it in maybe Black Friday or something like that. And they bought it with 40% off for the year subscription.
Yeah.
So that's good value. And you got one every 3 months. And they were all kind of different things. A lot of the things that are in it are stuff that you can't necessarily buy. Which is nice.
They're exclusive to the Loot Crate.
They're exclusive to the Slam Crate. Yeah, that's right. So they were that was cool.
What's the average price, say, of a crate, roughly? What are you looking at, roughly speaking?
$40, I think.
Okay.
So for $40, what have you got? You've got the little promo, you've got the pin, you've got the foam hand, the t-shirt, and the apron.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. Yeah. Right, we're gonna push that to one side. And where are we gonna go next? Right, I'll tell you where we're gonna go next. Let's go here, because these are pretty cool. These are something that I had to work extremely hard to get hold of, and I'll show you why. So these are the Macho Man micro brawlers.
Yeah, you showed me a few of them on the last episode, and you were waiting on a couple.
I now have all of them.
Awesome.
So this is Macho Man Classic Orange. Right. Yeah. So there was 6 in the set, which came from Pro Wrestling Tees. This is Macho Man Classic Pink. What else have we got? We've got Macho Man Mega Powers.
Very nice.
In the yellow and the red, which is pretty cool. We have Macho Man in the black and white.
Nice.
We have Macho Man USA, the red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
And the last one, well, sort of the last one, because there's a little story to it then, is the lime green. But the thing with Pro Wrestling Tees is, while they're making them, there's also a little bit going on with the Major Wrestling Podcast, which is Mark Cardona and Brian Myers, yeah, and Mark Sterling and all the boys, and they brought out their own one.
Ah, right.
So this is the Macho Man MWFP exclusive. He's in a little. We'll open that one up there to give you a good look at it. That's in the purple and yellow with the Major Wrestling Podcast. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, really good.
So that's all 7 of them. And now there is one other. Well, not one other. That set. There's one other brawler of Macho Man where he's the Macho King, and I have that one at home. So we've got 8 Macho Mans now. So they were tough enough to get hold of. Yeah. They only went on a sale for a limited amount of time, and it was limited numbers and stuff like that. Yeah. So if you didn't get it, you were stuck. I got a couple.
Always very satisfying when you get the full set.
Yes, big time. I got a couple of other brawlers, because I seen them for sale. I went, you know what, I can't pass them up. So I'll show you them here. Bully Ray.
Oh yeah, very nice. Yeah.
We got Bully Ray.
Yeah, it's cool.
We have Big Van Vader, the Mastodon.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then again, I seen these 2 boys and I said, these are from the original series.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Oh, Animals upside down. Yeah. So we got Hawk and Animal.
Isn't it a shame?
I don't want to tell you what I paid for them 2 very, very small items.
Yeah, I can only imagine. It's a shame that they didn't go with the boxes right from the start, isn't it? Because the boxes are so much nicer than the jiffy bags. The jiffy bags kind of make them nearly look cheap, and I know they ain't cheap.
And the boxes now come in this with this protective card on it. Pro wrestling tees they've kind of beefed them up from the start. I suppose they wanted to see, was it a line that was going to go well? And when they realized that it was something that people were really, really big into, they started to roll out, you know, like different colors and chase variants. And then obviously they put the protectors and stuff on them.
Makes it feel like a real collectible.
Yeah, it really does. Really does. I'm actually waiting on this month's limited edition one, which is the Dynamite Kid. So I bought the Dynamite Kid. You may have seen the promo from last month. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna get the brawler with the promo, and then I've got a nice little set there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's nice.
And I got this as well. The tins.
Very cool. Very cool.
Just because when I got picked up them off a guy and I seen these on the website, they were loose on the website. I said, you know what? Better just keep going here, you know yourself.
Don't hold back.
Gotta put a little. We gotta don't hold back. No need for mortgage money. We're gonna move these a little minute because I'm gonna go up to one of the presses next.
Yeah.
I'm gonna climb up here. I'll turn you around for a second. I did tell you this was a little bit on the fly, but I hope it'll be worth it in the end. Let me just move this box out of the way. And then we're going to get up and have a little look what's in some of these presses. Right, there we are. And I think that's everything gone, is it? Yeah, right. So we're back. Let's have a look here. If you come to stay in Darren's Mammy's house, what can you expect? We're gonna go to this inside one here first, right?
Yeah.
I've set them up in a way that should help us a little bit here.
Okay.
So what we can do is these are all me signed pops.
Pops. Yeah, very cool.
So we got Diesel. Diesel's a bit stingy with a signature, God bless him.
Yeah,
he must be getting paid with the letter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Goldberg.
Nice.
The Goldberg one, I actually bought the pop myself and got it signed at the inside the ropes by Goldberg. So I don't have a JSA with that, but I have photographic evidence of him signing it. So that should stand up for me.
Never in question. Nice.
The man, Nate. Yeah. What else we got in here? Oh. Are you even a wrestling fan if you haven't got a couple of Jake the Snake bits?
Absolutely.
What a man to cut a promo.
Yeah.
He's got to be up there in the top 5 promo cutters of all time.
Yeah,
absolutely got to be. Friend of yours. I know I've seen her in the. Yeah. I know I've seen her in your shop a couple of times, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that's the man.
Interesting signature as well, isn't it?
Yeah, so, and this is something, I'll bring it back actually for a second. This is something I've been talking to people about recently online. So WWE seem to have made the signatures or created the signatures for their talent in a sense that they took away a lot of like the names and stuff like that. Yeah. So Becky is literally the B and the E and or the B and the L and it's crossed over. Yeah. If you see a Seth Rollins signature, it's an S and an R. If you see Roman Reigns, it's a double R. So they're making this as easy as possible for people. Yeah. I saw somebody the other day selling a piece by Alexa Bliss, and it had what was deemed the old Alexa signature, which is worth more than the new Alexa signature because there's more on it. Yeah. So that's a little thing even people can go look out for when they're picking bits and pieces up, you know. That apparently says Drew McIntyre. Lovely pop. Yeah. Pop looks great. There. It's all JSA, card in the back, all the good stuff, you know. Yeah. It's nice. It's nice. The autograph's a bit funny. This is the newest one. You get the blue paint pen, which looks quite cool. And it's actually high spot certified. You can see KO sign on the back.
Yeah.
High spots are very, very reputable. They're not popping out and it's not, in good order. This is an absolute quality.
Slaughter.
That is
isn't he?
Sergeant Slaughter, Hall of Fame 2004. And then the little picture of Sarge over here in the corner. Yeah, that's what you want from signature, isn't it?
He fills the whole window, doesn't he?
He's not counting. He's not counting letters, is he?
Yeah, I've one there behind me the same, and it's just the whole window's just full of writing. Like,
yeah, he's not giving you he's not counting letters, is he? Not a chance.
No. Yeah, and funny enough, not a man that rushes you out of WrestleCon either. Takes his
okay,
time.
So obviously he understands himself what this is about,
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, so where are we at? Right, we've done that. We've done them. So you know what? Why don't we do a little more unboxing for a second?
Sure, why not?
Because we know this is something you're interested in. Let's have a little.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right, let's try and get this opened up here and see what we're working with. Another little bit here. I know most fellas have probably just ripped the shreds out of it, but keep most of the boxes because it's great for storage. Yeah.
There's always a nervousness as well, isn't there, when you go with a box with a blade?
Yeah, and it's happened before. Oh God, look at this! Right, here we go. I think I need to stand up for this.
Oh baby, the macho deck. Awesome.
This is Deeds, Macho Man here. Oh, and it's a really nice blue color on the other side. This is absolutely top notch, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a couple of them on the way.
Have you?
Yeah.
That's got the WWE hologram etched into it there. And that is absolutely lit. Now, the only thing I will say is the protective film around it isn't great. It's opened.
Just leave it on it though.
Yeah, or I might recover it myself.
Yeah, you could cling film it, I'd say.
I might cling film it. Just because, I don't want the outside here. If you see here the line coming across it, one side's got the thing and one side hasn't.
Yeah.
I don't, but that is a great piece. Can we ask which ones you got?
You can. I went for I think I ordered them all actually. I got Jake and I got Macho and I got Warrior. Was that the three that were up there?
That's all three. That's the three that were there.
And I was also talking to a guy about a Jimmy Hart one and a Junkyard Dog one. Skateboard decks could be the thing for me going forward. They've put a few of them out. They've done a lot of them actually, but they're big books.
Have they?
I seen a rock
first time
I seen a rock one on eBay the other day. It was like $2,000.
That's the first. That I seen that. It was actually a friend of mine who the brawlers. I actually sent them all to this guy's house. He's a guy called Mark Castelny, and Mark's in Chicago, and he's a wrestling fan like myself. And we swapped a few bits and pieces, and I bought a couple off him, and he's bought stuff off me. And he always says to me, if you need anything sent to, one place, that's fine. He said, and then I can send it on for you, whatever like that. So Mark actually, I picked up a couple of the brawlers, and Mark collected the other 5 for me, as in I bought them and sent them to Mark's house. He packed them all up and sent them over to me. And then once he paid for the tracking or for the postage, I just forwarded it over to him on PayPal, whatever it cost him. And then so it's great meeting guys like that. That'll help you out,
Yeah.
Let's go at another press, will we?
Yeah, why not?
Let's go another press here, right? Hang on. All right, here's press number 2. You know what? I need to take them sliders off before I get up here and kill myself. Right, press number 2. Oops. Oh yeah. Macho Man limited edition collector's box.
Macho box, yeah, classic.
The 4 Horsemen.
Beautiful set.
Beautiful set. I think this is something I've moved here. I think you might have seen this the last day. This is the PS4 version of the Woo edition, but this is all still in its original cling film. I saw a guy selling the pop out of this the other day for $150. So what's the whole box worth?
Those classic pictures of Ric Flair are awesome, aren't they?
I've got a nice one on the way, actually. I bought it off Rob Brown, who does Bobcat Emporium. And he told me this box is from him over here. And he said the photo file of Flair is so big I couldn't send it. He said I've had to send it separately. So let's have a little look here. Right. Oh, I got a figure for you here now. I've got a figure for you here. This is ringside exclusive CM Punk. Beauty. And it's probably the most pristine box I have in my collection. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
It is mint on mint. There is not a crease in that anywhere to be had. That's a great figure. Yeah, great figure. And if the stories are to be believed, the price of that figure might go up pretty soon. If Mr. Punk makes his return and he's on his way to AEW.
Or going to AEW might devalue.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose.
Beauty. Yeah.
Beauty.
Warrior figures are always awesome.
Warrior figures are great. There's a couple of nice new ones on the way out as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
And the new Mattel stuff. Oh, here's a nice one. I like this myself. This is a cool figure. Hardy Boys.
Yes. Nice.
The Brood. It's Hardy Boys, the Brood. And will we give them a clue, Niall?
Go on.
Will we give them a clue?
We're dropping clues.
Give them a clue.
We're
dropping clues here.
Anyone who's listening to the show will know what the clue was.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah. Tiger.
Undertaker's Kane. So this opens up at the top. You can open it up there and see the face. I haven't opened it, so I'm not going to now. We'll keep it closed for now. Yeah. Undertaker's Kane.
Awesome figure.
Awesome figure. Very cool figure. We've got the giant, the Andre XL figure. The pop figure in the back there.
Awesome.
It's a pretty cool figure.
Yeah.
I like that one. We have our Bootios.
Yeah.
Our box of Bootios.
Triple pack. All elite, aren't they?
Triple pack. All elite. Yeah, that's right. They are all elite. Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
And they come in that Bootios box. Which is deadly. I think that's a really cool thing to do. Yeah, now I know you're limited to certain teams being able to do that, but that's a cool figure. What we got here?
Mr. Angle.
Mr. Angle, Miss McMahon, and Mr. Austin, if I'm right.
Yeah. Milkomania. Awesome, sir.
Milkomania. Like, they've brought out a couple of bits like this. So you've got the Fiesta Friendship as well.
Yeah.
Anything that comes out like that, that's a little bit off the cuff. You know, like, look at that. Look at the craftsmanship in that, the shape of the milk truck, you know, and then the artwork, and then you pop it open, and again, the articulation. You've got the spare heads, and you've got the milk cartons, and there's just so much going on with it. You know,
it's nice when the effort is made, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Really, really is. Let me see what we got here. Oh, now here we go. Legend Series 4.
Beauty. Look at that IC belt.
As we said earlier, another Warrior figures. You can't go wrong, can you?
No, absolutely.
You really can't. I may have forgotten I had him in there. I'll just throw that out there right now. I may have forgotten him. I'm glad the Owen didn't stroke him on me.
If you've forgotten that you have him, I have an address you could send it to if you want.
We've got I've got both sets of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the crossovers.
Yeah.
So I won't go through all of them with you, but the gist of it is you have the 4 turtles, and the 4 turtles are all dressed as wrestlers.
Yeah, no,
so this is Michelangelo as Macho Man Randy Savage. Now, as you can see, that is unbelievable. There's 2 series. In that series, you had John Cena, Sting, Undertaker, Macho Man.
Yeah.
And then if I can find one from the second series. No, that's another one from that series.
I literally just ordered a few of them the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, I ordered Macho and Piper.
Macho and Piper.
The Piper one is
so
class.
Piper's from the opposite series. Okay,
yeah,
here we go.
Piper's unbelievable.
Well, there you go. There is Ultimate Warrior.
Awesome.
Donatello is the Ultimate Warrior. And this is the series you're talking about. So we've got Balor, Rock as Raphael, Michelangelo as Piper.
Look at the blue knee pads.
And Donatello.
Yeah.
So we've got Piper in there because I've got all 8 of them.
Yeah.
And again, like they're having all 8 of them is just
awesome.
I'm not going searching. They're all there, you know.
Yeah.
I've got all 8. I'm not worried about it. The guys in here, I'm gonna move the Macho Man. No, I won't. You know what I mean? I'll move these first because these are something that I've really gotten into. And again, I'm trying anything I really get into, I try and get the whole set. Yeah. So let me just climb down for a second off the bed and let me go through these with you. So I've got my full set of Macho Mans there. I got my full set of Turtles up there. I'm trying to make my way through a full set of these boys.
I got the ring there the other day, the snake one, is it, or the grey skull one?
With Stone Cold and Hogan?
No, I got the other one, the grey skull one, or the snake.
Grey Skull has Cena and Triple H.
Yeah, that's the one I got. Yeah.
So this is Ultimate Warrior. These are the Masters of the Universe, the He-Man. So this is Ultimate Warrior. Let's have a little look here. So in the Warrior series, you got Warrior, Kane, Goldberg, and Stephanie. Now I happen to know I got that whole series. Because I got a friend of mine. Steph is cool. I got a friend of mine over there in the States, a guy called Mike Smith that I do a bit of dealings with. He picked me up the 4 of them and posted them over to me for a cost. So what he paid for the figures and for what the postage cost. So he did make a cent for himself, which is brilliant, you know? Yeah, absolutely. And that, you know, to be honest with you, it happens quite a lot in the wrestling community. There are guys out to make a mint, but there's great guys in there as well. Yeah, I could name lots of them, but I don't think we'd have enough time. The Rollins, we got Jake the Snake, we got Mr. T, we got The Fiend, and we've got Rollins. And again, I'm pretty sure I've got a full set of those as well. Awesome. We have a lot of them up there. Let's just have a little.
Again, the boxes are awesome, aren't they? With that
yeah, they're cool.
Logo, that universe logo is kind of cool.
They're cool. So we've got them up there. Who have we got here? There's more of them. There's Goldberg.
Yeah.
Here is my man Kane.
Yeah, awesome.
We got that collector's edition Macho Man set.
Yeah.
Oh, now this, you see this white box here?
Yeah.
This is gonna be an absolute pain in the ass to get out, but it's something that if I don't get it out, I'm gonna be a bit disappointed, you know? Because I think the people would like to see that. So let's try and pull that out first. See where that leaves us. Okay, yeah, a few bits falling there. Right, we can fix that. Let me just put you down here for one little moment so we can free up the second hand. Okay, we are good. Right, are you back with us?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Right. Another gem. This actually came in an outer box as well. And then inside it, I have had it opened, but a little bit of something there. And then we've got on here, free up my hands. We have
amazing. Look at the artwork on that box.
That's right up there with, you know, the absolute top of the tree of what's been made.
Yeah. All those Legend series, those gold box ones, they're all, the artwork and all is awesome on them and everything. It's amazing. Yeah,
they do a little bit extra with them. That's really cool. That's something that I bought that a while ago. I did all right on that one, I have to tell you. I just bumped into a guy who needed to sell something at the right time. And like any good vulture, I jumped on him. I said, I literally said, he said, oh, I have to sell something. He said, I've got a bill to pay. And I said, I says, what have you got to sell?
You've come to the right place, my man.
He says, what have you got to sell? And he says, oh, I've got a few bits and pieces here. And he says, I've got that. I says, how much is your bill? He says, X, Y, and Z. So I'll give you that if you give me the yoke. He says, all right, done.
Happy days.
So that was that done. Other than more of those Masters of the Universe, which there is quite a few because we've got Steph there. We've got who we got here. We got Strowman.
Yeah.
I'm missing a couple of these. So what I'm also going to say is, if any of our friends that are listening to this have any of these mint on card, get in contact with us.
They put a bunch of them up on wrestlingshop.com in the UK the other day.
Did they? Yeah. And do you know where they're from, the new series or the old series?
I can't remember which ones they put up, but it'd be worth having a look because they had a bunch of them.
I will have a little look.
And they weren't expensive. They were like around the £17 mark, if I can remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roman. There's two nice ones here. I'm going to look for both of these, and I think I can get them. I know I can see one of them here because they actually brought out 2 Macho Mans.
Yeah.
There's the first of the Macho Man. I've got another Macho Man, but he's in here somewhere. I'm going to say I'll plead the fifth on that one for a minute because it's getting a bit hectic in here. We have, I know what this is.
Yes, beauty.
Signed AJ Styles. Nice. We got the card over there for the corner. Nice piece. And here's another, this, I thought this was going to go really big and it didn't. And I'm a bit shocked at it, but listen, it is what it is.
Yeah.
This is Kurt in the night he joined the Shield.
Yeah.
Now I thought, God, this will go really, really big. I'll pick myself up a Kurt. I got it, and Jesus, they're shelf warmers in some places.
Yeah.
So you just don't know, you know. And then obviously I've got me.
Again, always worth picking up though.
Always. It's a great figure. It's a really cool figure, you know. Yeah. And if I actually picked up yesterday, picked up a really cool Seth Rollins. While he was in the Shield, you know, the half blonde, half dark hair,
yes,
with the signature on a nice 11x14. And I thought to myself, that looked cool. I'll build a few little bits around that. What else have we got here? We've got a couple more bits. Let's have a little look here. I think we've got about 4 more bits. You with me still, yeah? Mm-hmm. Right, we have. Let me get this one out of its bag. Do you like that sound, man?
I love that sound.
That sound is just a beautiful sound. And then when you open it out and it looks like that. Well, it doesn't look like that. It looks like that.
Beauty.
Yeah. Absolute piece of beautiful piece.
Which is your favorite belt design? Are you a winged eagle man? Would you be a big gold man?
I do like the big gold. I do like the big gold. You know, a long time ago, I bought a big gold. In a former life, I bought a big gold off a guy up at the top of Stephen's Grain in a shop up there. And he got me a nice Batista play for it. And I got to a stage where like that other lad I was talking about a minute ago, I needed money. And I had this big gold and it was lying in the gaff. And I said, I need rid of this. Not that I needed rid of it, but I said, I need a few quid cash. Because my girlfriend at the time fell pregnant and we were having a kid, and I was trying to scrape together a few quid to do a few bits and bobs for the kid. And this belt was lying in the thing. And I said, you know what? I'll get rid of that. That'll get me a couple of £100. Yeah. So I did. I had to go and shift it. Now it's definitely something I'm looking into is replacing it. I know we've spoken about Fandale and about a couple of different things like that. So it's definitely something that's on my list. I've got this blue winged eagle. Yeah. I've got here's my second one that I have. You'll notice there's a reoccurring theme here when I open the second one. The reoccurring theme is Darren doesn't particularly like black.
Beauty.
Now, I love that. Out of these two belts, this is my favorite, the yellow one.
Really?
The yellow I see is I prefer that than the blue winged eagle. Not that I don't like the blue winged eagle, I just love this one.
Yeah, the classic the lines on the classic IC are beautiful, aren't they?
This is, let me see if I can get it up there.
Yeah, it looks like a trophy, doesn't it? Yeah.
This is cool. I love this now, I have to say. My third one will arrive in a few weeks, as we said.
Yeah.
And then, sure, listen, when you get a third one, you're probably going to have to get a fourth one, I think, aren't you?
Sure. Where it all begins again.
Isn't that what they said? Yeah. Where it all begins again. WrestleMania Hollywood, doesn't it?
That's it.
Right. So that leaves us with, we got one more item to unbox. And then I got a few new promos that I think some of the guys would like to see. So tell me, where shall we begin?
Let's do the unbox and then we'll finish with the promos.
Okay, let me get some Pepsi into me here.
Yep.
Because the bedroom here is like a sauna. Right, so let's have a little, let's turn that around. Right. Here we go, you ready? Here's a quality one.
This is
Darren, the man with a plan, McComiskey. Right, let me see. What's the best way to open this here? I'll get a little look here. I'll do a little bit of jiggery pokery at the edge here. Yeah, that should work. Lovely. This is a great little blade. I have no idea where I got it from, but it is the handiest little tool ever for opening these boxes.
They're brilliant, aren't they? And they just slice through it, no bother.
It's just sliding through. I'm not worried about damaging anything. And all of a sudden the box is open and I'm thinking to myself, geez, that worked well, didn't it? So what have we got in here? We have, oh wow. We have
beautiful.
Ric Flair Ultimate Edition. Corker.
Awesome.
Just
awesome.
A corker. Love that. Love that. What else we got in here? Need me blade back there. Right, we got more. Rob has been boxing. He's a good man to wrap gear for you, Rob, He doesn't want you calling him saying, this got here and it's not in good nick, so he'll put a bit of effort in.
Yeah. Beauty.
Corker.
Yeah.
They are, I think if I'm right, they're series 10. I think if I'm right, they're series 10 of the Ultimate Edition. The new series has just dropped in the States because I can see guys online picking them up. And that is The Rock and John Cena. So I'm hoping to have one of them on the way pretty soon. And then, looky here.
Awesome. That's incredible, isn't it?
That's serious, isn't it?
Yeah, I say it all the time. How would you make a bad Ultimate Warrior?
Yeah, true. It's all nicely sealed at the top.
Artwork is unreal.
So this is from WrestleMania 12, from the return of the Ultimate Warrior. Was that a very quick match with Triple H? Do I remember that? I think I do. Yeah, look. Yeah.
That was the conversation that was had in the shower. Remember?
No, go on, tell me.
Yeah, that's the conversation. They both had if you watch the documentary, remember he said they had a conversation in the shower about the match. Yeah.
That is that. That's another box opened.
Awesome.
So we're flying through this.
That's a serious box to receive now. Ultimate Flair, Ultimate Austin and ringside exclusive Warrior. That's as good as it gets as a figure delivery, except if
Yeah.
you got them signed. But obviously that couldn't be the case. But I mean,
Yeah, certainly
certainly
for Warrior anyway.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely. Yeah.
But they're pretty cool. So I'm delighted with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now I've done a lot of work here. I've put my promo collection all in the one box. I've tried to cut down on all the folders and just make life a bit easier for myself.
Yeah.
So let's have a look. These are some of the new ones. I just received Becky at the weekend. She looks great now, I have to say. That's cool.
Yeah.
Got your JSA in the back and stuff like that. You know, it's important to know where you're buying from and to buy reputable and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
I know I showed you this and you really enjoyed it.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
So you got the little JH.
And so different.
The chin figure. And you've got the thank you taker.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that as well has its JSA in the back, which is important. That was a pricey enough promo.
I'd imagine so.
Young Miss Bliss, and this is the new sort of signature that we talked about earlier.
Yeah. Nice.
That's the signature I'm showing, nothing else, by the way.
Yeah.
Again, we got our
rest of it looks pretty good as well.
Got our JSA in the back there. Who else have we got here? Oh, we spoke about him earlier. I think you've seen that one, but we did speak about him earlier, so I'll pop him out. Awesome. I know Mr. Kelly was on to me after I showed this the last day.
Yeah, no, that's a lovely piece.
With our PSA there.
Yeah.
I have got a couple of new ones. So this is also from that Jeff Hardy range. This is where the superstars did as Undertaker. So this is Sasha as Undertaker.
Awesome.
You just saw Alexa as Undertaker, and we've got Jeff as Undertaker. Now there's two others. There's a Liv Morgan, and there is is it Ruby Riott? Could be Ruby Riott.
Yeah.
But they are quite cool. At one stage, these were going for big bucks. There's a 5-series production of Sasha with 5 different poses. And when they came out originally, the 5 8x10s, all signed, were selling for $750 for the 5 of them, which was the full collection of them. Now, I don't think they're still selling for that, but it's a cool piece. I like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here is, so this is something special for me.
That's awesome.
This is from the Slim Jim series, obviously.
Yeah.
Look at the penmanship there.
Yeah.
Look at those M's.
Yeah.
So that's our Macho Man.
That's amazing.
We're JSA'd. There's a really cool little thing on the back of this, which is they did a little question and answer session with him.
Oh, very cool, yeah.
So it's an interview with Macho Man Randy Savage, and I'll give you a little one. So we got question. Randy, or should I say Mr. Savage, just call me Macho Man. How did you get the nickname? I had it ever since I was a macho baby. So there's all these. There's all these. He was as nutty as a Fruit Loop, God bless him. Yeah. But he was still, as we would all say, the cream of the crop.
Oh, whatever they do.
I think the madness ran over us all when we were a kid, didn't it?
Absolutely. Awesome piece.
Awesome piece. That's one of the newer ones. I've a couple of nice 8x10s there, but it's a couple of the bigger ones that I'm wanting to show. I think these are about 11x14. Batista over a weary looking John Cena.
Very cool.
Coming up towards WrestleMania 26.
Yeah.
That's a nice piece. I just received that this weekend. That was from our friend Jason Manos.
Yeah, that's cool.
Jason has a series of photographs at the minute, and their Spotlight series.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio. These are from a photographer that did a bit of work for WWE, I believe, and he followed them around, and then he did these himself and was getting them signed by the superstars.
Awesome.
I'm not quite sure if this had arrived the last time we spoke.
No, that was the one you told us was on the way.
So this is Undertaker in the purple paint pen. Undertaker, it's dual certified, so it's JSA, and if you can see that, it's called Fitterman. And Fitterman is the company who deals with Fitterman Sports, is the company who deals with the Undertaker, and they would give you all your certification along with JSA there on the back. Awesome. So that's pretty cool. What have I got here? Oh, just because at the minute he's making a big return, isn't he? He was awesome in the match against Reigns, wasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really was. I've had to put JSA there because I've actually got Liv Morgan on the back of that. I'm running out of top loaders as well.
There you go.
And most of these will come in a top loader, but every now and again a top loader might get damaged or something like that. And you've got to try and shake them about a little bit. Did you guys see? I don't think you saw that.
No, I don't think
we got Mad Hatter Bray. Now, if you remember, there's a brand new Mad Hatter Bray figure on the way out.
Yeah.
And then here's Miss Bliss. And this is cool because this is number 8 of 100.
Very good. Very cool.
So it's a limited edition. Have we got that on the back? We do. IRS and the $1 Million Man. Pay your fair share. Everybody's got a price.
Nice.
And I suppose what we finish off with, well, I don't think we'll finish with that one, but that's a pretty good one. Spotlight edition.
Yeah, they're so cool, aren't they?
The spotlights are cool, man.
Detail
really cool.
Was awesome.
Yeah. You know, this one actually came in a really nice frame, but because the postage on the frame was so much, I had to get the guy to take it out and put it into a top loader for me.
Yeah.
It was all in a presentation case and the whole shoot match. It looked amazing. And there's a JSA there. But the problem was the weight of the frame was going to absolutely cripple me with fees. So I said, you know what, we'll have to just cut that off and we'll just get the bit we want. Oh, there's something that's a newish one as well.
Yeah, very cool.
Booker T and Stevie Ray, Harlem Heat. I try to win them. Now I say I try because we obviously had Edge and Liv Morgan and the same thing there, but I do try sometimes if I have to share something to try and put them in with something similar. So we've got Harlem Heat in with the New Day.
Something similar.
Well, you know, just an awesome tag team, you know, and just a really, really cool group there. What have we got here?
Brilliant.
Shock the system.
Absolutely.
Again, probably more valuable now because the boys aren't together.
Yeah.
And the guy I bought this from said to me, no, it wasn't the guy I bought this from. I lie. The guy I bought something else from slipped up on something very simple. And he said to me, listen, I'm going to send you a little something as an apology. Send me a Cowboy Bob Orton. Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Nice.
Just did a sign at the weekend with Rob Feinstein. Mr. Orton did. Sold a few bits and pieces. Yeah, I think I don't think I've any. Oh, do you know what? We show just them scenes we're finishing off, right?
Yeah.
Because these are a massive. I'm here. I'm big into these, man. So these are the Rob Schambergers.
Yeah, very cool.
Alexa Bliss. I'm a big fan of these Schambergers. Really big fan. You'll see because I've quite a few of them. That is Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Nice.
We have the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Yep. I've actually got a second one on the back, would you believe?
Yeah. It's amazing how they've evolved, isn't it, the Schambergers?
Yeah, they're awesome. I really, because this was probably one of the earlier ones, you know?
Yeah.
And you're going from that to that.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Like, that is just
the detail on the feathering.
The detail on it. Miss Banks. She's up there. She's definitely up there with Charlotte as, you know, one of the best in-ring performers, especially on the female side, obviously, you know.
Yeah.
The new kid in the block.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair turning in some amazing matches, by the way. There's athleticism, and then there's Bianca Belair, because she's an absolute freak in the ring. Bailey. This was one I have never seen before. And I saw it and I went, geez, I have to have that.
Oh, Tommaso.
And that's PSA'd as well. Most of these aren't PSA'd because they come directly from WWE, but some people go as far as getting them PSA'd or JSA'd as well, because it obviously helps when they're trying to sell them, you know?
Yeah.
That they're authentic.
Holler.
From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland. And his big return, didn't he, to SmackDown?
Yeah.
Are we gonna get a match with Reigns in the next few weeks?
Not too sure.
The Usos.
Yeah.
And then to finish it off, we got the big dog himself.
Nice.
What a performer he is at the minute for WWE.
Absolutely.
If you'd have told me or any other fan, I think, over the last couple of years, that he was going to be the biggest performer and the biggest heel in the company, and also, you know, the guy that people were buying tickets to see at this stage, you know, because we all went through that stage of, or I think a lot of fans did, of just feeling like Reigns was getting rammed down our throat, you know.
Yeah.
And he was the face, and he was getting booed, and, you know, they didn't know where to go with him. And just now at the minute, he's really at the top of his game. And I think, to be honest with you, bringing Cena back is going to, I think it's even going to elevate him further.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, because I think in the end we'll probably see him prevail against Cena. And I think we'll see him roll on to maybe WrestleMania or something. And in the hope, maybe Survivor Series. I know Survivor Series, 25 years of The Rock, this Survivor Series, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we might get to see a Rock return or something like that. Maybe set something up for Mania next year. I mean, if he rolled over Cena, got to Survivor Series, The Rock showed up, and then they set something up for WrestleMania, like, at that stage, he's the biggest wrestler in the world. You
know what's going to happen then, though, don't you?
Go on.
You're going to have to figure out how to tolerate a flight with me all the way to Texas, because we can't miss Dallas.
If it's gonna be Reigns and Rock, if WWE are able to get Rock into a ring for a main event at something like Mania or something like that, I'm gonna do my best to get onto a flight. Anyone watching this will be thinking, geez, can't be that hard getting on a flight. I am absolutely petrified.
You'll be surrounded by fun and whiskey.
Hopefully.
And Rock tequila, so it'll be all good.
Hopefully. The last time I tried to get on a flight didn't go very well. That was for my honeymoon when we were supposed to be going to New York.
Yeah.
And there's 2 flights a day go out to New York, to JFK. So we were on the early morning flight about 10 o'clock. All the other flights had been cancelled because the biggest snowstorm that ever hit New York actually hit. It was a snow cyclone about 4 years ago, you know. So apparently our flight was still going. And I was like, they've cancelled all the other flights, United Airlines, American Airlines, everything was cancelled. But our flight was still going. I was like, this is a bit sketchy, you know. So got in my head, I'm not getting on this flight. So sat down, actually put the belt on and everything. Sat down and everything, and then I just went, put my hand up and says, sorry, left take me off, I'm not going. So I slowed the whole plane down, and we ended up, Aer Lingus were very, very good, very tolerant. Brought me back through, got the bags off, and they brought us back up that afternoon. They said, listen, we're going to put you on the later flight. Go and visit your doctor. We live quite close to the airport in Marahini, you know. So They said, go and visit your doctor, see if you can get a couple of tablets, and we'll try and get you on the afternoon. So that was grand. Went, got a few tablets off the doctor. Doctor says, take as many as you can. If they're not working, keep taking them. It'll only put you into a deeper sleep. All right, doc, no hassle. So I'm 3 or 4 of these tablets in, and I'm a bottle of red wine in as well. And at that stage, I'm starting to get a bit wobbly getting on the plane. Get on, put the belt on, and literally just KO on the chair. KO completely. I'm out of the game. Wife is with me there. We're only married like 2 weeks at this stage, 3 weeks. And the other girl sitting on the opposite side of me happens to be a GP. And she says to me, wife, is he okay? My wife says, yeah, he's grand, yeah, you know. Just doesn't like flying, you know. He's had a drink and a towel or whatever. She says, no, I don't think he's okay, you know, like this. So in the end, they made a little call to the staff. They said, listen, I don't think your man's all right. And they wheelchaired me off the plane. Because of the bottle of red wine and the 4 tablets the doctor gave me. And I was 3 sheets to the wind. I woke up and I was in the Carlton in Blanchardstown. And I was like, what's going on here?
This doesn't look like Manhattan.
This doesn't look like the Fitzpatrick. Where's the limo driver? And yeah, and that's what happened. So it was.
Well, you're going to have to figure it out because you can't miss Dallas. It's 110,000
if
people
it's
strong.
110,000 people. Even that makes me salivate, you know. 110,000 people. That's like, wow.
And you can't get a ferry and drive. So you're going to have to figure
it out. You can't get it. This is an Old Trafford. You can't do a 5-hour trip that takes half an hour.
You can't sail around the Gulf and all the way
up to
Texas.
You never know. If I leave soon, I might be there in time. We'll see what happens, man.
Talk to a doctor and get that figured out because there's
get something.
I think there's about 8 or 9 of us going at this stage, so we'd have a lot of podcasting fun as well over there.
Well, a lot of podcasting. Yeah, we could podcast me trying to get on the plane for a start, couldn't we?
If you want to experience a trip, just check out, you know, myself and Dean Fitz walking around WrestleCon is a podcast in itself. I'll just leave it at that. If you want to know what I'm talking about, just check out some of the videos on Eric Bischoff's Twitter with with David Arquette, and you'll know what me and Dean Fitz are about. It's crazy, but a lot of fun.
Brilliant.
A lot of fun. Yeah. Well,
right, man.
That's it for another one. It's been a pleasure. Obviously, Dynamo
number
Podcast
2 down.
Network, that's number 2 down, but we're not going to number them because it's going to be monthly.
We're gonna
from figures to skateboards to promos, back to figures to belts. We had a right mixture tonight without a shadow of a doubt. High quality stuff.
I'm worried if they bring out WWE toilet paper because I'd probably fucking buy some.
and never use it.
And never use it, and look to get it signed by someone.
Which is even more worrying that you wouldn't use it.
I had a kid today at camp. He rocked up in a John Cena cap, little kid, you know, about 6 years of age. And I says, John Cena fan, are you? He says, yeah. Little blue cap, never give up in the orange, right, you know. So I got talking to this kid over the day, and I says, oh, do you like wrestling? He says, yeah. I says, I like it myself, you know. He says, I have a full box of wrestlers, he said. I says, do you? I showed him this picture of me phone of like these 8 plastic boxes. I said, see them? I says, all my wrestlers are in there, but I don't take mine out of the box. The kid looked at me and says, you think you don't play with them? I says, no, I don't play with them at all. The kid looked at me like I had 6 heads. He was like, why would you buy them and not play with them? I says, long story, kid.
Give it 10 years, kid, and you'll understand.
Yeah.
Give it 10
years, brilliant,
though. You handing him the medal straight away and the lollipop here, you passed.
You won.
You're top of the class just because of
100%.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, as I said, Dynamo Podcast Network for the videos. This has been, we'll call it part 2 of Collector's Corner with Darren McComiskey and unboxing. I'm going to be doing a lot more unboxing, and wait till you see this episode coming up with this belt manufacturer. It's going to be absolutely class. Yeah. Audio versions of the show are available on Podmen, Spotify, Apple iTunes, wherever you pick up your audio version show. Of course, you wouldn't be listening to audio versions of a Collector's Corner because it'd be an absolute waste of time. Be on us two chatting about how great stuff is and how much we love it. If you want to contact the show, the 4 Podmen on Facebook, and of course on Twitter at @TPodmen. Drop a line there. Let us know your thoughts. Talk to us about Darren's Collector's Corner. Let him know if there's any masters of the WWE universe out there available. He wants to pick up more. Or if there's anything you like there that you're interested in or you want more information on, hit up Darren. He's always available to help out and always willing to help out collectors. Great top lad. Darren, pleasure as always. Until next time.
Thanks, pal.